Great day, Royals. I am Empress Lasley. You are your Empire, and we are going to get some Mercury messages this Wednesday. Just to let you know, Wednesday is associated with the planet Mercury, okay? Uh, it's a lot more telling if you do the days of the week in Spanish, okay? So lunes is Monday, martes is Tuesday, which is ruled by Mars. um Miércoles is a Wednesday in Spanish, which is Mercury. Okay, so let's get some messages from Mercury today. Mercury is also like the messenger between the gods and all of the worlds, really. So let's see what messages Mercury has for the collective today. Mercury, what messages do you have for us as a collective this beautiful Wednesday? What messages do you have for us this Wednesday? What messages do you have for us this Wednesday, Mercury? What messages do you have for us this Wednesday? Anything else? Any more messages you want to share with us today? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I wore pigtails today because it's like Mercury energy, okay? All right, so I will stop here. All right, so let's see. Mercury, what do you want us to know? Let me just put these together. Give me 1 second. Okay. Okay, Mercury wants us to know that we need to continue preparing for the progress that we intend to make in our lives right now. And this is the 3. 3 energy is linked with Mercury and with Gemini, and we are in Gemini season right now. So definitely take this card as your confirmation to continue progressing. Mercury wants you to continue looking forward into your goals, continue preparing, having that foresight, okay, to expand, and even looking into overseas opportunities, to traveling 222. And I just said that. So some of you may have some opportunities that could be overseas that may not be exactly where you are right now. Make some plans, prepare, Mercury is saying, to potentially take on new opportunities that will help you to expand and help you to travel and communicate in potentially different countries. 244. Some of you are supposed to be going to another country soon, or maybe traveling. This is also preparation, I'm hearing, with like learning specific languages. 255. So if you guys are traveling, make sure you prepare yourself by learning a bit of the language of the country that you're going to. Don't just go to the country and expect them to speak your language. Go there with the prepared mindset to speak to them 311 in the way that will help you to maximize the opportunities that you may be able to indulge in those countries. Okay, so happy traveling, safe traveling, but take some time to at least prepare and learn some of the language before you go. Just regular gestures if that's all you can do. 333. Hello, goodbye, thank you, you're welcome. How do you say? Okay, prepare. Mercury also wants you to be a bit creative at this time with any romantic gestures or movements that you're making, even when it comes to yourself, right? Our communication of love towards ourselves matters the most. During Gemini season, which is the time I'm filming this video, we are looking at the Lover's card energy in the tarot, which is associated with Gemini. So focus on the creative offers that you are giving yourself in terms of loving on yourself. Try some new type of self-care. Do a facial, go to a spa, travel, talk to people, ask them what they do for self-care. Be very curious in the ways that you are offering romantic gestures to yourselves and even other people, okay? This is also having a charm about life, using your imagination and really indulging in beauty. Take action in communicating your beauty to other people by being a bit more creative. If you're typically not someone that would wear pigtails, put your hair into pigtails to see how it would look, right? Be creative, go outside of the box. If you wouldn't wear a certain type of jewelry, or you wouldn't typically stack necklaces, try it. If you wouldn't typically like get your nails done with French tip, or like even do like an accent nail with the design, be creative, charm yourself, do things that help you to indulge and feel like you are making movement towards yourself and others in romantic ways and emotional ways. All right, Mercury also wants us to be okay with victories and public recognition, okay? Mercury is the communicator, so there are times when you definitely need to have that recognition from other people in terms of important messages that you want to share, like me getting on and doing this video right now. I'm not afraid of public recognition for people coming across this video and getting this message. So in the same way, Mercury wants you to be okay with boldly, you see the red here, okay, boldly seizing opportunities with the Six of Wands for you to move forward in your success and receive the public recognition that you are due. Having more self-confidence in yourself at this time to speak up for yourself with the Six of Wands. Mercury wants you to know to keep making progress, but progress also means that self-confidence to put yourself in positions where you will be recognized, okay? So charge forward, don't be afraid to be seen, and Mercury wants you to receive that victory and that public recognition that you deserve right now, okay? What else does Mercury want you to know? Mercury wants you to know that there may be some deep wounds or painful endings that you may experience at this time due to, with the Swords energy, communication. There may be conversations that you get into, there may be arguments, there may be different mindsets that clash or that cause you to feel loss or crisis or failure or defeat at this time with the Ten of Wands, okay? But it's a part of the territory, right? With communication, not everyone's always going to like what you have to say. With relationships with other people, you're not always going to agree on everything. You're not always going to have the same mindset. And as well with this Ten of Swords, it's okay, 7-11, as I was saying that, it's okay for you to be able to have loss and endings, because after this 10, we start back over with the Ace of Swords. So that brings a lot of truth and clarity and honesty into your life by you going through situations that might feel painful and might feel like you've lost something, might feel like you have deep wounds or like there's a crisis happening. But right after this, you are able to have more truth and honesty and clarity come into your life, okay? So it's okay that you go through processes like this, but it's very much needed to help you to get to the next level. As you can see, it's a 10. So things may be feeling intense for a bit of you, but Mercury wants you to know that's literally the point right before the breakthrough. All right, so keep going. Mercury also wants you to know that right now there is a lot of clarity that's being brought, a lot of justice that's being brought to situations. This Justice card is linked to Libra energy, okay? So there are a lot of relationships and social interactions and family and friends, those types of relationships. You are going to see a bit more balance and justice being brought, fairness being brought to those situations. So for example, if the scales have been imbalanced for a long amount of time, like you doing more for that person, them doing more for you, the scales are coming into more of a balance at this time. So that may be one of the reasons why some people are feeling at a loss or losing you, you're losing them. You know, it's painful endings that are happening. It's because the scales are being balanced, Mercury is saying. So allow the equality and the fairness and the justice to be brought, because it is cause and effect, right? There's a cause and then there's an effect because of that cause. So that is the law. There's universal law that is in place that none of us are above universal law. And so allow universal law to take place in your life with this Justice card, and allow those scales to be balanced out. Even if it might feel painful, it's projecting us. Wow, you see how it's 10 and then it's 11? Remember I told you getting to the next level, right? It might be painful at first, but it's a breakthrough. So Mercury's wanting us to know that there's fairness that is coming in. The balances are going to be, the scales are going to be balanced from you going through any type of loss or grief or painful endings at this time. That is as a result of cause and effect and universal law. Okay, so allow those scales to be balanced and justice to be brought into your life at this time. Don't resist. Okay, we also have the Hermit card. So Mercury is definitely letting us know that it's okay for us to go into a state of introspection right now and contemplation. Mercury also rules Virgo, and the Hermit here is associated with Virgo energy. So this is also from Mercury, a message saying that it's okay for you to focus on yourself at this time. If that's what you're feeling, to be alone, you're feeling that you want a bit more independence and you want to seek inner guidance from yourself at this time, to seek truth and wisdom. This is a time where you should definitely be doing that with the Hermit card, Mercury is saying. And so definitely accept that invitation to maybe move away from certain situations and relationships and partnerships that you're feeling justice or balance from, right? Or that there's justice or balance being, inequality being brought into those relationships. If it's causing you to want to kind of have more introspection and time alone, go ahead and spend that time alone with the Hermit. Go ahead and do more soul searching at this time. Go ahead and be alone. Be okay with receiving inner guidance. 11:11 just was on the clock when I was saying that. Like, it's okay for you to only receive guidance for yourself. It's not every time that you are feeling a certain way that you have to try to like ask somebody else what is going on or how they feel or whatever. What you think about how you are communicating is paramount right now. That is the priority, okay? The last message that came out for the collective from Mercury is that you need to understand where you are having a lack of commitment. Some of you, it might definitely be financially. You are not really committing as hard as you can be right now when it comes to your financial stability, when it comes to your financial literacy, okay? You might also have a little bit of laziness, or you might be procrastinating a little bit right now. Mercury wants you to know that you need to learn from your failures. Learn from situations 12-12 that happened for you that didn't work out, and do better this time. Do different this time. Learn from those failures. Don't be lazy this time around. Don't procrastinate this time around. Okay? Definitely make commitments to yourself. Be more organized. Be able to see any of those trends of greediness or laziness in other people at this time as well that may be contributing to your ability to not commit to yourself in your actions. Okay, so learn from your failures, learn from the failures of others as well, and allow that to help you to get more organized and committed towards your own goals. All right, those are the messages from Mercury. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week. If you would like a personal reading with me, all of that information is in my bio, or I'll probably put it below in the description. Have a great day. Love you. Bye. Keep building your empire.